members of the committee. I see that we have quorum. Pursuant to Standing Order 106-3A, as the clerk of the committee, I will preside over the election of the chair and the vice chairs.
Members that the clerk of the committee can only receive motions for the election of the chair. The clerk cannot receive other type of motions, cannot entertain points of order, nor participate in debate. We can now proceed to the election of the chair. Pursuant to Standing Order 106-2, the chair must be a member of the government party. I am ready to receive motions for the chair. Mr. Hogan.
I nominate Terry Duguid for chair.
Are there any further motions? Seeing none, I will now put the motion to the committee. It has been moved by Mr. Hogan that Mr. Duguid be elected as chair of the committee. Is it the pleasure of the committee to adopt the motion? I declare the motion carried and Mr. Duguid duly elected chair of the committee. I invite the chair to take the chair.
That's probably the last applause I'll get. But
you might be prophetic.
yeah.
Well, I'll try to be here, but
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Is that? Well, thank you, colleagues. Let me start by acknowledging we are on the unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe. And before we continue, I would ask all in-person participants to consult the guidelines written on the cards on the table. These measures are in place to help prevent audio and feedback incidents and to protect the health and safety of all participants, especially our amazing interpreters. You will notice a QR card, a code on the card, which links to a short awareness video. And if the committee is in agreement, I would like to invite the clerk both to introduce herself and are the analysts coming?
We're waiting for motions.
Oh, I see. Okay, and the analysts will introduce themselves at the appropriate time, but if I could invite the clerk to proceed with the election of the vice chairs.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Geneviève Dubois-Richard. I'm the clerk of the committee. Je suis Geneviève Dubois-Richard. Je suis la greffière du comité.
I am Geneviève Dubois-Richard. I am the clerk of the committee.
Pursuant to Standing Order 106-2, the first vice chair must be a member of the official opposition. I am now prepared to receive motions for the first vice chair. Mr. Tucker.
Yes, thank you, Clerk, and thank you, Chair. It is my distinct honor and privilege to nominate my friend and the very formidable Shannon Stubbs as our Vice Chair.
Are there any further motions? Seeing none. It has been moved by Mr. Tucker that Mrs. Stubbs be elected as first vice chair of the committee. I will now put the motion to the committee. I repeat, it has been moved by Mr. Tucker that Mrs. Stubbs be elected as first vice chair of the committee. Is it the pleasure of the committee to adopt the motion?
Aye.
I declare the motion carried and Mrs. Stubbs duly elected as first vice chair of the committee.
Bravo.
I feel like that will also be wrong.
You know the trick now, you have to be absent.
C'est les mêmes résultats que dans ta circonscription, Shannon.
Oh, no.
That's the same result that you have in your election.
Oh, Monsieur Simard.
Just about unanimous. Yeah.
Good, just about unanimous. Can I nominate you, or how does it work?
Yes, go ahead, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Conformément à l'article
Pursuant to Standing Order 106-2, the second vice chair must be a member of an opposition party other than the official opposition. I am now prepared to receive motions for the second vice chair.
Monsieur Gay.
Je propose Mario.
I nominate Mario Simard. Mr. Gay has moved that Mr. Simon be elected as second vice chair of the committee. Are there any further motions?
Je vais maintenant soumettre la motion au comité.
I will now put forward the motion to the committee. It has been moved by Mr. Gay that Mr. Simon be elected as second vice chair of the committee. Any opposition? I now declare Mr. Simon second vice chair of the committee.
Congratulations to our vice chairs. Welcome to the Natural Resources Committee. It's an honor to be your chair, and I look forward to working with all of you in the weeks and months ahead. Understand this has been a very exciting committee in the past, and I think we all expect no less in the coming session. But we're wrestling with some of the big issues of our time, and I know there's going to be differences. There will be consensus on some items, but I know there will be great respect shown around the table, and there will certainly be that by me. So, Madam Clerk, I believe we may now proceed with the adoption of this committee's routine motions. They have been circulated to you. I know this has happened in other committees. There have been discussions between the parties in advance of the various committee meetings, and if everyone has read them and there are no issues, I would entertain a UC motion.
Yes, Chair. I'd like to move the routine motions into the record and adopt them for our committee.
Thank you, Mr. Tucker. All in agreement? Don't think we need a vote. I see unanimous consent around the table. So thank you, colleagues. Great way to start our committee. Mr. Gay.
Considering that there is no work ahead of the committee or no further work, I propose that we adjourn.
This is, I think I need to, by the rules. Oh, there's no translation. Okay. Well, no. We need to hear interpretation. We're good now? Mr. Gay.
Considering that there is no further work ahead of the committee, I suggest that we adjourn the meeting.
Not debatable motion, and
We have no translation. Point of order. It's not an order because there's no translation.
I heard translation.
I heard translation.
Yeah, let's suspend for a moment and get translation. Ensure that. next while, I think we all know how valuable they are in taking our thoughts, our recommendations, and turning them into prose. And so I'll ask the analyst to introduce herself.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amy.
Hello, my name is Amy Dagmar. I've been working on the Hill. Sorry, I'm Amy Longmore. Amy Belmore, that is.
For information needs for the committee, and I will be happy to help you.
Okay, yeah, please continue.
I'm here for all of your information needs. Please let me know how I can assist you.
But the motion will be.
Well, Chair, I would, I guess I'd contest that, because since we missed an important part of the meeting that you said we were going to do before a motion to adjournment was made, obviously we're moving backwards in the agenda. That wouldn't count. I've asked to speak, and I'd like to welcome the analyst, because I have worked with her frequently over the years in natural resources. She is exceptional, unbiased, objective, and expert assistant to every committee that I've had the pleasure to work with her. But it seems to me that since the agenda seems to be anew, that motion wouldn't be valid because we missed part of the meeting. So in the course of my comments, I, of course, would like to move a motion that wasn't on notice, but since we haven't met before, this is, of course, my first opportunity. And it is that given that Trudeau-era anti-energy laws, including Bill C-69. I
have a procedural question, Mr. Chair. We already had a motion that had been brought forth, and we had not voted on it. So before moving on to another motion, I mean, you did actually acknowledge Mr. Gay, so we would have to get through that motion first.
Yes, we'll move to Mr. Gay's motion. Point of order, Chair. Mr. Tucker.
Chair, this is our first opportunity to meet on such an important file as natural resources, with all the hurt that is happening from coast to coast in our country. Chair, you spoke of respect in your opening remarks, and I would hope that you would show the respect to our colleague who is trying to bring forward a motion that is in order, and it is the first opportunity to present that because of the Constitution, or the committee that has been standing up for this important subject matter. This is the first opportunity that I think to set the right tone for this Parliament would be give our colleague the opportunity to at least read the motion, where I think there might be some people around the table that might be surprised that they will be supporting of this motion. Thank you.
Question de règlement, Monsieur le Président.
I have a procedural question, Mr. Chair. We do have rules in committee. You did acknowledge Mr. Gay. He put forward a motion to adjourn. We must vote on it, and then we have to work according to the rules. We can't just change the rules however we see fit.
Simar, and we will go to the vote. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Danko. Yes. Mr. Gay. Monsieur Gay. Mr. Hogan.
Yes.
Mr. McKinnon.
Oui.
Monsieur Mallette.
No.
Monsieur Martel.
No.
Mrs. Stubbs.
No.
Mr. Tucker.
No.
Monsieur Simard.
Oui.
Five yeas, 4 nays.
Colleagues, thank you, and look forward to working with you come this fall, and have a great summer. All the best.